Okay, welcome back to the Castle Crusade. So, as usual, before I start recording an episode, I've had a bit of time to think through options and think through what we can do. And of course, Loynis now is pretty much in his endgame form. We've got all the spells we need. We've got Town Portal, Dimension Door, Fly. We're allowed to use them. And we've got extremely good stats and extremely good army, even though it's only effectively 17 units. That's still enough because it's Archangels. We're actually going to go back to Cornerstone, because I've decided I really do want to go for this Tower Town, even though we don't really need it anymore. It's kind of tucked away in its own corner of the map, so I think it does make sense to go there next, so we are going to do that. We're going to send Ingham across, and we're going to take a few of these artifacts, so we're going to take this thing. Let's just park this one away. We're going to take this. We're going to take this, and I could actually equip this. I mean, 10% magic resistance is maybe slightly better on balance, but there's not much in it. I'm going to leave this on me for now. I'm going to move this across. I'm going to move this across. We'll move this across too. Charm of Mana, we're going to keep. This thing we don't need, so let's put that on. This we don't need. This we don't need. Put this on too. Dimension Door, yep, we'll definitely carry that across. Shackles of War, that's the main reason I moved the Purse of Gold across, is because I really do want to have those equipped. We'll be able to run everyone down, take them out, and there's pretty much no hero on the map now that can take Loynis on. So yeah, we're really at the end game phase of this map, and we can start really wrapping things up. I think that's just about everything. We don't really need this, so let's put that on Ingham as well. And Ingham now has all the kind of useful passive hero artifacts, so we've got this. So +1 gems, we've got 2 lots of wood coming in each day. Endless bag of gold, of course, and I feel like there's something else somewhere, but that should be fine for now. So we've handed all that stuff over. We're then going to Dimension Door. Let me just remind myself. So the whole thing here is there is a magic well, and we're going to use that as a bit of a stepping stone. So we'll go to that next. Go up to it, and let's Dimension Door up to here. And then we're going to jump across. Loynis is not skilled enough to cast this spell again today. Okay, but I think we are skilled enough to do this. Yep, might as well chase these down, finish them off. Might as well just take all the fights we can. This is going to be quite a lot of XP, not quite as much as I was hoping for, but still. So there's no way I can make this turn. So I might as well just take some fights on the way. I could even go for the Dragon Utopia, because I've got 245 spell points, which is going to be more than enough. This is going to be an easy fight, let's go for it. That's a lot more XP. And we can then move across, we can grab this next turn, grab the Pandora's box, and go to attack that, so that's all going to be fine. Edric, I've decided we're actually going to send up in this direction, because we do have Tamika, who looks manageable, although I'm 99% confident we would take some significant losses there. So the choice we face is we can either pick up some extra units and chain those along to Edric, or we can go across to our Rampart Town and start building up Brissa instead. So I'm confident I want that next Gold Dragon. The thing about this is if I just send Brissa out, I can go to the south and I can pass those units onto Orin, and then Orin can move across towards this. Then Orin goes underground, and the idea is that Orin can hopefully take this out before the end of the week. I feel like that's got to be a higher priority, so let's actually invest in this town instead. So we probably do want multiple stacks of elves, because the towers are going to target them, I think. Go for these. Okay, so that's all of our money gone. Not sure I need the dendroids. Really not sure I need those. They are going to slow me down, but then again, I think we'll assess when we get there, so let's just go to Orin for now. Let me just check where this goes. So we don't actually know exactly where this goes, but I think it leads up towards Blue's base, which is another big target. Blue is potentially quite weak now. They do have somebody. Yeah, so Clavius. Don't know if he has Dimension Door, probably doesn't, because I'm pretty sure Straker had it as a scroll. But Clavius could maybe loop around, and he's not terrible, so he's kind of a threat. So I think it does make sense to invest in the Rampart Town, or at least the Rampart forces, and then we're going to send Edric up to take this fight. We don't have Resurrection, so we would lose, I think, a couple of Archangels here. I could split them into a stack of 4 and 3. Don't know if that helps me that much though, because the main thing is I want to go in and I want to hit the Archdevils hard. Problem is the pack of E3 Sultans. That's not going to be too easy. Edric also doesn't have great spells. So the alternative is we could try and send Terric up, and Terric can get pretty close, but not close enough, I think, to actually pass the units over to Edric and take Tamaka on. Tamaka's not going to reach us this turn, so we could just park Edric somewhere, but it's the less fun option. The more fun option is we go and take the fight. Even though we'll take some losses, I've accepted we'll take some losses. And I think I do want these as one big stack. Then we'll split these into 1 stacks. Let's try this. Yeah, so we're going to take some losses, but I think this is worth doing. Oh wow, okay. I probably shouldn't have done this. So, 4 devils in total against 7 archangels. The stats, there is a big stat difference, of course. I think shield is going to be my best bet. Alright, so if we go for the attack on these, we kill them instantly. If we go for it on these, we get about 5 kills. I think we definitely want to shield these. So yeah, the E3 are going to go. They are going to do some damage to us, but let's just do this. The other thing is, I do of course want to go and attack these. I don't want them to get a free shot off, but they're just not the biggest threat. The biggest threat is... I'm not actually sure, really. The Archdevils are not that scary. If I go for one of these 2 stacks, I end up pulling someone back. But on the other hand, if I get morale with any of these stacks, they're going to be able to pull off the block too. Okay, so those are dead. These go for the Archangels. They don't get a kill, although they do with a Fire Shield. Ah, she has blind. Okay, so that's kind of a problem. I'm going to try and form a bit of a human shield around the Archangels here. Okay, so they waste their turn. Of course there is the multi-attack there, so they do manage to kill those. Alright. That wasn't too fun. So we've got none of our 1 stacks left, but that's not necessarily a big problem. What I really want to do is, of course, bring these back. So they're not going to go next. But they will go pretty soon. The problem is, if I cure them, I think she just blinds them again. Instantly. So what I could do is I could just wait with these. Make sure I get the last cast of the round. We will take some losses. Yeah, 68 Horned Demons is kind of a problem, actually. Also, I think at the point where I cure them, I've potentially already missed their turn. I'm not quite sure how that works, but I think that is a risk. So yeah, these Horned Demons are definitely a problem. So if I just move up, then these 2 stacks at least can't reach me, so I'm going to go for these. I do get morale, which is good because I forgot to cast a spell. I should at least attempt to use these. If I were to go for Bless, then at least when they wake up they will be useful, but my spell power is only 2. So we're gonna try and cure. Then we've got another round, we're gonna wait. She goes for blind, that's okay. Those go into protect. There is a couple of demons there, that's fine. Okay, so they friendly fire there, which is good. So we've lost a few archangels, but that's okay. I think I want to go for these next. Depends. If there's someone I can attack that these guys can't reach, that'd be perfect, but doesn't seem like it. Okay, so I want to kill these because I want these guys to actually be able to get around. She is just going to keep blinding. If I go for this, I'm going to kill about 10 of them, which is much less than I was hoping for. So my best option might actually be to go for a kind of hit and run, so I'm going to go for these. And then I'm actually going to move away. If she goes for blind on the archangels, that could be kind of bad, but I think the AI is stupid enough to just go in and attack straight away, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. I will go for cure. That way she at least can't blind both stacks. I shouldn't have done that because I'm pretty sure I'm in range of the Pit Lords now. Does go for blind again. Alright, so yeah, I do take some damage from that, that's okay. With these guys being 2 stacks, the Magogs are able to do some damage to me. So at this point, their fastest units are Devils, which is still faster than my Royal Griffins, so potentially don't want to go just yet. If I go in to attack these things can still reach me. I think I'm going to have to do it. So I'm going to cure these again, go in for these. Do get morale. Yeah, the blind cast is really annoying, but I think I just have to accept it. So I could just move away. That way, if she casts blind, she's kind of wasted her time. I'm pretty sure she will do it. But I can at least keep myself safe from these. So I'm going to go up to the top. Let's go up to here. That way we're at least out of range of the Magog. She does go for blind. Does go in to attack the Archangels, who are now pretty close to being dead. These guys can't reach us. Does wake these up, so that's great. So she's got 1 blind left. I'm gonna wait with these. These guys move back. Okay, so if we go for the hit on these, we're not gonna kill them off, or in fact, no, we should. So let's go for those. The next round begins. This time we get to go twice in a row. She could still blind, and she's got 12 spell power, so I need to save those last few spell points. This is gonna suck, but at some point we have to take these on, so let's do it. Goes for blind. Unblinds me, so I actually get to use those as I please. Okay, so I would like to resurrect, of course, but I've only got 1 left at this point, and I probably just have to absorb the retail. Question is, do I go for shield or bless? I think I want to go for bless. If she has no spell points left, I have to actually think about this. So these guys can go to the bottom, which keeps them safe from these. Not from these. Yeah, I don't think that helps me much. I'm going to go for these. And then I'm going to go for bless. So if I attack these from this angle, that's not going to get me close enough to go for the Magogs next round, so might as well just attack this way. Do get morale. Okay, so with the morale, I should be able to pretty much finish these off. I don't want to go for these because they're just gonna retaliate, although we come pretty close to killing them. So who's the biggest threat? Probably these. These have already used their retail. Still, the retail at this point shouldn't really matter too much, so I'm just going to go for that. We kill almost all of them. Have unlimited retaliations, so that's all fine. We lose a few to that. and she flees. So the good news is we didn't die. The bad news is we just have Griffins now and nothing else. That was still worth it. I mean, I kind of knew that was not the best matchup, but yeah, it's something to do. I don't want to just depend on Loynis for everything, because even with those spells, he's a bit limited in terms of how far he can go. So next up, let's swap these round. Let's take this and this. So Orin's spells aren't that bad. He does have Expert Air Magic, he does have Expert Haste. It's not as good as Briss's, but still. Yeah, the main advantage, of course, is Orin is just that little bit further ahead, so we might be able to reach our opponent's next turn, although not sure we can. Yeah, I think the Dendroids might slow us down just a little bit too much. Still, day one, we should actually get to attack them before they can recruit, so that shouldn't be a big problem. Caitlyn is now free. We do still have Chana, who is just here. She's very weak, but she's strong enough to kill Caitlyn, so I think we're just going to go back up in this direction. Cuthbert is actually going to go to this, because these guys I don't think can reach us. Yeah, Gretchen possibly could. The other issue is I think we do lose our Inferno Town, because that underground entrance is... yeah, it's pretty close. We might just about get away with it. I've kind of assumed that they're coming towards the Necropolis town, but it's not necessarily the case. Let's recruit 7 of these, and let's just split them up. That way at least our towers get to do a few rounds of damage. Terric is now able to move safely. Yeah, let's do it. So Terric doesn't have as good skills as Edric does, but he is a higher level and kind of has a better specialty, although, of course, Griffin's specialty was actually pretty useful in that last fight. The extra speed didn't help us too much, but I'm sure the extra damage did. Okay, and that just leaves Ingham left to move, and I don't think there's much we can do with him, so let's just put him back in the town. Could spend a bit more. So yeah, like I said, I think this town is going to get attacked. I'm just going to buy some of these. We'll do some damage, and it'll also give us the chance to see exactly what they have. So blue is not obviously moving to defend that town, but can't be sure. This is also pretty near that town, so if we do take that town, we are going to be threatened. And they're also moving towards the other Inferno town, as these guys... Damn, okay. I think the stables just about got him far enough. So we will get a few kills at least. Okay, so just the one Titan. Quite a few Archmages. Yeah, that's not so bad. I'm just going to defend. Has got 70 spell points, so don't really stand a chance of staying safe. There we go, yeah, he's gonna magic carry them. Okay, so we took out all the Master Gremlins. That's not so bad. Okay, so next round begins. Let's start by going to this. Bit of XP, not enough. +2 attack, and let's just jump up to this. Let's fight these because I'm pretty sure we're supposed to. Get ourselves an extra angel, and we're just going to fly across to this. Don't need to fight that out. Let's see what it is. Oh wow. Okay, so they've got the skyship. That's not as useful as it could be because, of course, we can already see everything. Although, it does reveal the underground as well, so now we can see absolutely everything. Yeah, I had a feeling they had the Grail, but I didn't think it would be in that particular town. Okay, so here's Clavius, and he has... yeah, no easy way round. His actual main town is this, very weakly defended. Can't actually see much of anything. There is Pink. He's okay, but not really strong enough. Also Nagash, who's pretty weak. Let's look above ground. So there's not really any sign of anything there. This is Greenstown, and it's not terribly weak. Okay, so what I want to do with Loynis is I do want to go to these two Utopias, because even though they've been opened up, I'm not convinced they've actually been taken out. I can also go for this one. Let's just do it. Let's see what we get. Okay, so Lion's Shield of Courage, Spellbinder's Hat, Angel Wings. Yeah, that's not bad. I'm going to actually equip the Angel Wings. It's going to save us some spell points. So I've already got the Lion's Shield. So yeah, of course these are intended, I think, as the guard for this, and depending on how strict you are with those kinds of rules, I should maybe have taken them on. I probably still can. Not quite. Okay, so I'll fight them next turn just in case someone's really a stickler for the rules, but yeah, that's not really necessary at this point. Okay, so Edric, how easily can we reach this? So there's actually technically no way round. We were to go above ground. There is a way to do it. No, there's not. Okay, so that's actually a complete dead end. So this whole time, I assumed I was very close to blue, but actually no way through. So the best way to attack him is to come from one of these portals. Yeah, I don't actually know where those go. I think there are just too many. Okay, so we can still reach this. Split these up a bit more, let's put these in the middle. And yeah, let's go for it. Not going to risk a detour. That seems more or less inevitable, I'm just going to accept. We're going to go inside, and we've got the castle, we've got the Portal of Glory. And yeah, we should be able to build some backup next turn. We've also got lots of money. So let's think about this first. So we can recruit some things from this town. Loynis should be fine as he is, but there is a question of how we stock everything else up. If we go to this town, I am actually going to buy this because we do have kind of a fortress force. It's day 7 as well. 10k is not really going to be too sorely missed. Okay, so checking the Mage Guild here, there's not actually too much. Okay, so I'm not really sure what to do with Edric now, although... hang on a minute. This is the one we need. Okay, so can we chain any units? So we could chain 1 Hydra. 108 gnolls. Let's see. I think this works. Okay, so the problem is we're going to assault a town. We need units that can cross walls, or we need teleport, and we do have teleport, but teleport doesn't work if it's basic water magic. It doesn't let you go over the walls, so need a plan B. The problem is most of these units aren't going to help too much. Does Edric have ballistics? Okay, so no ballistics. No great spells. If we give it to Terek instead... he does have some good spells. So if we actually went to attack the town, I'm assuming here that he's going to send someone back. He's going to have a full week's worth of restocked units. So it's not as easy as it looks right now. For a few Walking Dead, of course, would be very easy, but this is going to be more complicated than that. So if we go for these, we can't really go wrong because it's just a powerhouse stack. We just march it in. It'll survive. We might take a few losses, but the stack will survive. So we're going to go up to this. Caitlin's going to go down to here. Then we're going to pass those units over. We should also pass some of this over, so we don't really need this good stuff on Ingham. I can't really remember what Edric has, but let's just take some of this. The fact that we've sent Ingham out means we get a couple less zealots next turn, but that's fine. Let's actually move this across. Dimension door. Let's do it. Let's do this too. So this is going to be quite helpful with the halberdiers. Earthquake. Let's do it. Okay, rest of this stuff I'm probably going to ignore. Take the Ring of Life. Let's take this too. And this is actually going to be really useful for Edric. He's not got much spell power. Okay, so with that done, we're going to move back towards base. We're going to send Caitlin through. Then we're going to move Tarek up to this. We're going to take all the units, take the more useful artifacts. So this is +3, this is +4, that's obviously better. Take this too, let's take this. Let's pass those round. Okay. Alright, so that makes Tarek extremely strong. We're now going to swap all of this stuff around. Swap these round too, pass those back, pass those across. So hopefully the arrow towers will go for the lizard warriors. Split these up just to keep Tarek safe. Okay, so now Edric has 8 knowledge. Gonna get all of those spell points back. Gonna go straight through to this. That takes me out... Hang on a minute. Oh wow, okay. I should have checked this. So that was actually a one-way portal. So this is a one-way entrance, and both of those take me to here. So I can't actually go to attack blue. Maybe I can, but it's a long way away. What I can do is... Maybe it's a blessing in disguise, because I can move towards this town. And we can kind of get a really powerful secondary force. Alternatively, we can go above ground, and we can take all this stuff out. That's pretty much going to take green out of the game. That seems fine too. That seems like the fastest option. Do want to take on Thant. Although he's got a pack of Ghost Dragons, lots of Dread Knights. We might actually lose that. Especially because the Mighty Gorgons and their Death Gaze won't kick in. Yeah, that wouldn't be a fun fight. How good is he? He's a better spellcaster. Okay, so he might actually wipe us out. Just being honest here. I think he's got enough. Alright, okay, that's not ideal, but that's okay. Let's go to this. So start of next week, that's going to give Cuthbert a bit of extra movement. I'm going to send Brissa back towards this. And I think that's going to have to do. Yeah, let's end the turn, let's see what happens. So I'm not actually sure where that last blue hero was. Clavius is going around to potentially attack us, that's fine. I'm sure we can hold him off. I'm not so confident with green. Let's just see what green does. This hero can travel a very long way. This is stuff we've not seen before, I didn't really explore properly, but another tower town. Strong green hero just there. Here we go. Okay, so this is going to be bad. We're expected to win. I could just accept this. I'm gonna play it out because it's a really important fight. Okay, so they do that. It's pretty obvious I need to use these guys to absorb the retail from these. So I can summon quite a few Earth Elementals. That's probably my best option right now. I could also shield these. So these guys are going next. They can't get across. I'm gonna wait with these, but conscious that I've given these guys a lot of ways to attack. Yeah, this is actually kind of difficult because I don't want them to attack these 3 stacks with the liches. But I also want to wait until these guys can move to absorb the retail before I move the rest of the stacks. Could also go for anti-magic. That wouldn't be bad just to protect these, but he's already done spellcast for this turn, so maybe round 1 we just accept a bit of damage from the liches. Okay, so those come forward. So, moment of truth, if we go for the attack on these, we kill about 5. Don't want to do it. Magic arrow, 50 points of damage, that kills 1 of them. Yeah, that's not good enough. Okay, so we're gonna wait. These guys are also a problem. Yep, so he does go for that attack. Actually manages to kill a champion with that too. So this will hopefully be worth it because we're going to try and really blitz these. So that happens. Move these guys up. Kills 1 Ghost Dragon. Heal these. And these guys down. Oh wow, we actually turned them to stone. I don't think I wanted that to happen. The thing is, I've absorbed the retail on these. If I go to absorb the retail on something else, I guess it could work because, well, I probably wasn't going to involve the Griffins anyway. Yeah, let's use that to our advantage. Let's go for these. Okay, so that actually kills those off, which means less obvious what I should do with these now. If I bless them, I'm probably going to do a lot of damage to these. Original plan was I was probably going to summon Earth Elementals and just keep hitting these, but we would have completely surrounded them before that happens. Bit worried about the Vampire Lords. I still think Bless on these is nice. Have to remember that although we do have 3 spell power, we also have the Cape of Conjuring, which is going to be an extra 3 effectively. So this is going to be a 6-round Bless. Yeah, I want to do that. So 1.1k damage, that's going to kill quite a lot, but we will take a pretty nasty hit back. And 900 damage on these, that's going to kill about half of them. Then they retail, and yeah, I don't want to accept that. I want to go for these. Actually kill almost all of them. Yeah, my maths kind of let me down there, and I didn't really know how many I was going to kill. That is more than I expected, so that's good. Then we can take out pretty much all of these. The Dread Knights are going to go next. So I don't have haste. I think I want to save my spellcast for now. Because if I try to shield something, I might just pick the wrong thing. I can't really stop these from doing a lot of damage. They're going to be able to do a lot of damage to something. I think we just have to accept it. So yeah, going to go for these. Almost kill those off. They actually go for the basilisks, that's probably fine. Now I want to go for these. So if I bless... it's going to be about... it's going to be over 100 extra damage for sure. So Earth Elemental might spawn into a kind of irrelevant location. The alternative is we go for shield. We make sure their life drain doesn't bring too many back. That's probably more useful. Yeah, because this is going to be unpleasant retail, although we'll probably kill most of them. Yeah, I think we probably could have actually finished them off, but never mind. Alright, let's try and do that now. Okay, so those things are dead. I'm gonna wait with these. So, I could absorb the retail from these. That lets me hit them for free with the Gorgons. But... don't think that matters too much. One point of damage. Okay, so that healed 1 point of damage, that's not good. Alright, so we have to attack something. We can either waste the Mighty Gorgon's turn, or just go for the attack, and I think I do want to go for the attack, so I am going to go for this. I'm going to send these down. Hopefully get a few kills. A couple of kills, that's okay. Next round begins. I really want the champions to go first. I thought champions were faster than Dread Knights, but they're not. Same speed. So I think the obvious thing to do is shield. These guys come back next round. Yeah, let's try and just finish these off as best we can. Double damage back, manages to kill a few, that's okay. Resurrect those. Okay, so those are pretty much dead. We do have the option of attacking the Ghost Dragons, but these are kind of our weaker stacks, so I don't think we'll bother. Yeah, I'm gonna defend with these. Okay, that time it heals 31 points of damage. I'm not sure why there's such a massive variance. It's kind of weird. So these guys can go across, and let's see who's faster. So these are 7 speed, these are also 7 speed. These guys will get to go before us. So for that reason, we probably just want to keep them here. Okay, so Than actually flees. I think we did a bit better than the auto-resolve, although the auto-resolve I don't think would have cast any spells, so we lost a few spell points. Actually, only 15. So 15 spell points. Heavy losses to the basilisks, and we've lost about half our wyverns. But that's definitely better than I expected. Sadly, they are able to go back to there. This town, I forgot to defend, I think. That's fine. Loynis is going to come back and take all that stuff back. The point is, we're taking out their best heroes one by one, doing a lot of damage to them, and they're going to reach the point where they can't really recover. Okay, so new week begins. We've got Clavius coming round, but he can't reach us just yet. Let's go for this. Yeah, we're kind of slow. So I was thinking that the skyship was going to keep refreshing our ability to see the map, because we can see now that the Shroud of Darkness is blocking us from seeing what's going on with green. Also want to check this. So this is Tan's only town. Other players with one town, there's blue. That's kind of unexpected. So blue just has his main town and that's it. So I can open this up. It's a swarm of hellhounds, which suggests that it's probably going to be a pretty decent hero. Let's go for it. We can hold that off, that's fine. Alright, so we're going to send Cuthbert back. So if Rosic has good spells, that could be a problem, but Cuthbert does have Recanter's Cloak. Yeah, I think Cuthbert should be fine. Yeah. Cuthbert is surely the superior spellcaster, so I'm not going to worry about that. Let's open this up. Okay, that gives us Ivor, who is a level 5 ranger, not too great. Hoping something a bit better than that. Alright, let's take some unwanted artifacts, so we don't need this. Should I give this up? I can't think of many 5th level spells that I actually need. Yeah, I'm gonna take this, screw it. I don't think it matters too much. So the purpose of Ivor is really just to defend the Tower Town. Hopefully keep Loynis nice and free, because we've seen that we do lose a few towns here and there when Loynis is away. Could spend a lot of money defending them, but I don't really think it's worth it. Okay, so I'm going to try and Dimension Door as far as I can. So I could go for this, but I think I want to just go as far west as possible, so I'm just going to jump across as far as I can. Okay, let's go for this first. Okay, so we've now got all the tomes of magic. Tome of water magic, tome of fire magic, necklace of dragon teeth. Can't remember what that does. I imagine it's not going to be too much better. I could be wrong. +3 to each of those. This is +3 to everything. Okay, so we're not going to change. Can't cast this again. Still got 115 spell points left. So I can probably town portal to somewhere, but I do want to go for the Dragon Utopia. Yeah, so with these two in the bag, we don't really need the Spellbinder's Hat. That should be fine. Hang on a minute. Okay, now I wish I'd actually kept Loynis around, because that's the last one we need for the Wizard's Well. But I also don't really want to equip that, because it does take up quite a few slots. Let's just go here for now. Okay, so next things to do are, we need to make sure we're safe from Clavius, which I think we are. We need to make a plan with Edric. So I could probably chain some units to Edric. Could even go for the upgraded Portal of Glory, but actually that should be affordable. Let's do it. So we're out of gems. Didn't think that was ever going to happen. Alright, so we need to get some gems from somewhere. Let's go to this first. At this point we've got enough marketplaces that we can probably just trade, but still. Let's send Sorg to this. Then go back. And Terric doesn't really have too much at this point, but... not sure what to do with him, actually. Yeah, really not sure about that. I'm gonna leave him be, I think. So Orin is gonna be able to transport some units over. I think we are gonna need to do some trading, so let's just trade away 18 of these. And we still need 6 more. Don't think we need wood for too much, but it's good to get some use out of that resource silo. Alright, so Orin can go pretty far. Question is this safe? Gonna need it to be as safe as possible. We want to pick up some of these. So there is a risk here, which is that Clavius will probably swing round and take us out. Unless we can hold him off. I'm not sure if we can. So what we can do at any point, of course, is we can just town portal Loynis over. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that. Yeah, so Mage Guild level 3 I think is going to be worth doing at some point. I want to make sure I'm in reach. I think this should be fine because I'm pretty sure we started the turn. So we do have the Equestrian's Gloves, but we did also start the turn with Dendroid Soldiers. So hopefully Bron can catch up. Let's go a little bit further. In fact, we can actually check. Okay, so let's check this now. So if we pick up Bron... oh, okay, I actually picked up the wrong unit, but that's probably a good thing, if anything. I think Sorcerer will actually be more useful than Bron. I like Bron more because of the Basilisks, but of course Sorcerer does have the right type of units. Okay, 7 speed, let's put one of those on. So the idea of Sorcerer is she can feed more units across, but we do need to defend from this guy, and I think maybe we actually should keep the Archangels. I'm not sure. Let's decide next turn. Okay, so blue is slowly making his way towards us, but I think we still have a couple of turns. Okay, so this is expected to go badly. Let's see. So 40 spell points, 14 spell power. Okay, that's really not good. Hoping she didn't have a spell like that. Don't really want to lose Cuthbert, but maybe Water Elemental. Oh no, my own Recanter's Cloak. Forgot about my Recanter's Cloak. Yeah, I wish I didn't have that. I could go for Death Ripple. No, it doesn't help me at all. What's the other one? The one that kills the undead. Whatever it is, I don't have it. There's got to be something I can do. So none of these stacks can actually fight, so it's all down to spellcasting. I think maybe... this is a level 3 spell, I forgot that. It's such a bad spell. I just assumed it's level 2. Alright, so level 1 spells only, so no teleport. We've got blind, doesn't help us though. Okay, so 80 points of damage with this. That's going to kill 2 of these. Don't see what else we can do. Okay, so no sign of a spell yet. Problem is, these are pretty tanky. So Magic Arrow is going to be mostly wasted on those. I think we want to go for these, as they do resist it. Okay, that's pretty bad. Magic Arrows those, takes them out. Can't really avoid these. Yeah, this is horrible, but I think we just lose Cuthbert here. It's gonna be close. Yeah, she's taken one of our towers. Okay, so next round, towers shoot twice. Then these two both get a go. Something dies though. Seven HP left, 6 HP left. Ballista's gonna go, shouldn't get a kill. Yeah, I think we lose. Damn, okay, that was very preventable, but okay. We're gonna bring Loynis back, and we're gonna get all that stuff back, and it's gonna happen very quickly, I hope. Yeah, I've spent quite a few episodes recruiting things that I don't really want just to defend, and I've kind of had a change of heart, which is I kind of think now I want to actually recruit units I want to hang on to. Okay, that's not bad. I always get these two mixed up. But that is nowhere near as good. Okay, none of that stuff is too useful, but the good news is Loynis is pretty nearby to the town we just lost. So let's go straight to get those back. So we'll start with this one. Not going to play that out. So I'd actually like to drop off this angel, I don't really need it. Don't want to waste my movement points, but I don't really want that thing. I think that's our final cast, yep. So as far as I'm aware, no, there is actually this guy. Okay. Well, he's obviously going to take it back, so I have to go back and defend. Alright, that's fine, because we were about to run out of spell points, so might as well get some of those back. We'll chase him down next turn. So we've at least got that town back. This guy can go up to Edric. He could even take Edric's place. I'm not sure who's better at this point, so this guy does have expert air magic. On the other hand, Edric has advanced earth. I'd say advanced earth magic is maybe slightly more useful. So I don't think Clavius can reach us. I'm going to take the chance. Okay, so we've got to decide what do we want to actually send across and what do we want to hang on to. So I want to hang on to... I think I'd rather hang on to the gold dragons. Yeah, I'm going to hang on to the rampart units. And yeah, I'm not going to chain any units across. Okay, so going back to Orin, let's go over to Edric. Let's hand these over. Okay, this should be a step up. That's about the same. +2, +2, this is +5. We are going to be attacking, so let's take it. Alright, that should be fine. Let's bring Orin back. Let's send Edric off to attack. So if we go above ground here, that actually takes us to this area instead. I think we want to go to this. Yeah, it's going to be a couple of turns to reach this. Still not sure what to do with Terric. I'm going to put this guy in this town. So, Loynis definitely doesn't need any more units. Terric... We've got enough to spend. But there aren't too many units we can use. So if we're going to build up anywhere, I think this town is probably the best option. Okay, so that's most of our gold gone, but that's fine. Putting him in the town. Okay, so Brissa doesn't have too much to be doing. If we go through this, I can't remember where this goes, I'm constantly forgetting this. We could probably just go and risk it. So this I'm pretty sure leads to Blue's base. I'm gonna go to this first. Okay, so that takes me back to here, which is good, because I can definitely take that town back with Brissa. Try and get some gems back. I think I know what to do with Terric, so we're going to buy these. We'll do it next turn, so Terric is going to go and chase down Charna. Ivor is going to start moving towards this. Gonna take quite a while, but no one else is nearby, so that should be fine. Is this pointless? He's got quite a few good artifacts, so we're gonna hang on to him. Alright. Fine. Let's see what happens. So, Clavius is going back. This hero is not doing too much. I really thought I'd take out one of the opposing players this episode, but they're just about hanging on. There's green. So purple is not too far from the Tower Town. And this player puts themselves easily within reach. Okay, so if I were to Town Portal, what's the easiest target I can go for? Maybe Blue's base. That wouldn't be too bad. If I go across to this town, not too much I can do there. Alright, let's start off with Brissa. Let's just move in this direction. Okay, so they've restocked a bit, but not too much. I'm gonna see what I can do. So, a lot of zombies there, unfortunately. Yeah, I can't deal really easy damage to that, unfortunately. The Ice Bolt's going to do 230 points of damage. The rest of this stuff, not great. Just going to have to go for it. So, could actually lose a gold dragon, and in fact, that's looking pretty likely. Okay, so towers go for those, and then they go for those. Okay, that's good. Let's try this. Okay, so still no way through. Probably want to take the gold dragons out. Problem is the Pegasi are not going to deal with that too well. Still, I think... hopefully the towers won't go for these. Pegasi at this point probably need to just back out. These guys should come out. Yep, get themselves killed, that's good. These guys start coming towards us. Not sure why. Okay, towers go for those, that's completely fine. Alright, so at this point we're doing more to them than they're doing to us. Try and blow this open again. Still no luck, we're gonna wait. These guys come out to attack, they go for the centaurs, that's all fine. Let's wait with these. We are forced to attack, let's just go for it. So this kills. But we do take a loss, I'm pretty sure. If we don't go for it, then... gold dragons could do it. Gold dragons are going to friendly fire, so yeah, let's just do it. Alright, that wasn't so bad. Let's jump in. And yeah, let's just wait here for a turn. That means Loynis is free to go for something else. We do want to go for this. Shouldn't need to take a loss. Let's use this for the first time. So, biggest threat is... I don't know if Chain Lightning prefers to go upwards or downwards. I want to hit these first, but I really don't want the chain to go upwards, that would be really bad. Gonna go for these. I think I see what's gonna happen. I think he's gonna cast a spell and then flee, and that's where the damage comes from. Maybe not. Okay, so even slowed, we can still go for these. And next round begins. Of course, Shackles of War. I forgot about that. So he can't flee. We've actually got Resurrection now, so we could actually pass that to Edric. Let's just see what happens. So still got a way further to go. Okay, well this has taken a bit longer than expected, but we're going to wrap this one up here. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.